contact. Oof.
Oh, perfect kick. Ooh.
And that could end up putting Trish on shaky legs for a bit.
Lita is certainly raising the intensity.
Oh, God, that hurt. Bang! She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout.
DDT!
Counter on Trish. Oh, drop kick. Boom.
Oh, what a kick! Bam. Oh, and she got out of there.
And a reversal by Lita. That'll turn your lights out.
Ooh!
Boom! Drawing dangerously close to a count out here. Oh, that kick will stop you in your tracks. It's been a while. Lita picks up the win.
Here is your winner!
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
commanding the ring and forging her path. The captain.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the...
Make way for the man.
A woman who's done it all, but always wants a fight.
And the part...
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as special guest referee, it should be a fair contest.
We'll see, Saxton. Maybe the GM wants one over the other. It's nearly impossible not to pick a side.
You're such a cynic.
I'm a realist.
Oh, my, sent flying. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Oh, an elbow drop.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Hooking it up here. What's next?
Boom! Incredible pinfall attempt here from Becky Lynch. And there's the kick out.
She still has a lot more in her.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
Spinning kick to the gut. Becky Lynch, hammerlock into reverse DDT. Great move. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. Bayley not looking very role model-like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an example here.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off.
And they can't beat the count. Double count out.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as special guest referee.
Hoping to end it early. And she kicks out.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders. Insulting.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go. Well, maybe it's just me, but you can only be disrespected so many times like that before you start to develop a complex.
You get slapped a lot, Corey?
It's none of your business.
Bayley looking to get one early. And pops the shoulder up.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
Our official didn't show any favorites with that count.
Places her right in the corner. Bayley left an opening for the counter.
Double underhook. Sit out into the armbar.
Oh, Bayley's...
She fights her way out of the armbar. Forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
The guillotine locked in. This is all... No,
that was an incredible counter.
The man connects.
She can end it here. Bayley is still in there.
Standard pin count from her there.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
Becky Lynch with a shoulders down. This could be it. Kick out just in time.
And the referee just doing exactly what she's supposed to do.
With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very seriously.
Bayley combat answering back.
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in. The disarmer.
Locked in. This will break your arm.
On this trap, but she gets away. She saw it coming.
Thrown to the outside. Precarious position for the opposition. Perched on the ropes.
She's taking things to ringside. Driven into the barricade. And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
Spin kick to the midsection. She throws her back in.
Lynch has Bayley right where she wants her. Oh, man. Becky in full control here. Manhandle slam. Will that sew this up for Becky? 2. Becky Lynch got it.
Here is your winner, Becky Lynch.
And the man stands victorious here tonight. You have to give credit to Bayley for giving it her all, but Becky Lynch was just too much.
Oh, props to Becky Lynch. When the man comes around to collect, someone's catching a beating. And that was too much for Bayley to endure.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. reassure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself. Whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bayley want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed.
Thanks for another great...
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting your... Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be...
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one. Bayley is a ring general, ready for battle.
And representing Damage Control from
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games. Oh. Oh! Oof.
What a reversal by Bayley.
Uh-oh, forearm's going to cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Out here to get the advantage here.
Oh, vicious running knee lift. Ooh, ooh, stinging kick. She avoids the attack completely. What a shot. You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
She had it scouted. Boom! Oh, and a knee to the face. Oh. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Avoiding contact.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
And Bayley never saw that coming.
Flattened with a downward spiral. Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
That could end Bayley's night. And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
What a forearm shiver!
Oh, right to the leg. And that was a concentrated attack to the leg. A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring.
Stomping down. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Lynch has her opponent hooked.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
She's up on top of the wall, but leaving the cage would mean forfeiting the match.
Oh, no!
Oh, putting your body on the line.
I can't even wrap my head around what kind of crazy person jumps off the cage like that. She's between a rock and a hard place right now. exploded.
I don't think we should be worrying about the table, Saxon. There's a human being under the wreckage.
Caught out of there in a hurry.
And we just saw some serious offense. Big knee to the midsection.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes. This spell's doomed for Kai.
Well-placed kick.
The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. She's sent straight into the steel platform that separates the rings. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Punishing the right arm.
Incoming! Diving leg drop by Becky Lynch.
Lynch has up into the torture rack. That has got to be the one. Becky Lynch from behind. Manhandle slam. Becky has opened up an opportunity. Bringing the numbers advantage to greater height.
Becky Lynch with a shot to the back, setting her up.
Manhandle slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired. Oh, come on. You already have the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
Just throw it. Dakota Kai with the crucifix choke.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick. Evades their offense.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes. You can't take any more of that. This must be over.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Devastating kick.
Oh. Io able to fend her off.
With the stomp.
Oh, runs right into the table. Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Becky's got bad intentions in mind.
That'll be the beginning of the end.
Oh, manhandle slam. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
Counters, this could be an opportunity. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Scary pattern starting to form the taking flight.
Here they come, looking to get...
Double underhook. Set up, slam into an armbar. Beautiful combo. She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation. Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage. Watch her. Strikes with a kick.
One kick. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Becky Lynch looking for the disarm. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict them.
And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. And now Bayley's being measured.
They're delivering the chop. Up into the torture rack.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you. Bow to the crown. It's over. Perched on the shoulders. That could end Sky right now.
And just unloading that stop sign. We all know what she's going to do next. With the final entrant now in the structure, this match is a bit... Hit right to the back of the leg. And now it looks like she's struggling.
Dragon sleeper applied. This could be it. You feel like hope is starting to fade away. Well, tap out.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte.
Here are your winners, the Superstar, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Justin.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna rail the cage. Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
At least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of, let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match.
Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair's just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh, what a forearm. That is a power-packed punch.
Bayley's fortitude being put to the test there.
Ooh.
Legs caught.
Captured the leg. Big mistake.
Double axe handle.
Arm wringer. Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand.
Back fist to the mush.
Big boot. Ooh.
Oh, saw it coming. Big boot.
Oh, ouch. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Downward spiral. Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't.
And just when I was starting to feel...
I'm fine. Can you...
In fairness...
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, I'm not impressed.
That does...
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you...
Let's be fair.
Maybe, but is that...
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking...
Right, because I'm sure it worked out for you. And...
Jeez, whose side are you...
You know whose side I'm on. That's...
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts,